Talent is a gift, but hard work, that's what makes legends. We've seen it with Cristiano Ronaldo, we've seen it with Lionel Messi, but what if Neymar had the same mindset? In this alternate timeline, Neymar doesn't just become great, he becomes an unstoppable force, a true rival to Messi and Ronaldo. Before we dive in, think about this. Neymar has always been seen as the heir to Brazil's iconic number 10 shirt. From Pelé to Ronaldinho, the pressure was immense, yet many fans felt he relied too much on his raw skill. Imagine if he had the same relentless drive, the same ironclad mentality as Messi and Ronaldo. How many trophies could he have added? How many personal accolades would he have accumulated? We're about to find out. The divergence point. This is the moment, the turning point, the night that changes everything for Neymar. A World Cup on home soil, the chance to bring glory back to Brazil, but instead, a disaster. One of the worst defeats in football history. Even though Neymar wasn't on the pitch that night, a brutal injury in the quarterfinals against Colombia had sidelined him. He could only watch as his teammates fell apart. But what if this moment, the pain, the humiliation, ignited something deeper inside of him? What if, from this night forward, Neymar had changed everything? No more distractions, no more parties, no more wasted potential. From this night on, Neymar becomes something else, something greater. He trains like never before. The talent was always there, but now there's discipline, focus, an obsession with being the best. This is the Neymar we never got to see, the Neymar who works like Ronaldo, the Neymar who studies like Messi, the Neymar who never lets his potential slip away. The world expects him to keep playing the same way, flair, tricks, showboating, but Neymar has other plans. He doesn't leave Barcelona, he doesn't chase money at PSG, he stays where he belongs, he stays where he can become a legend. And from this moment on, everything changes, the story of football shifts. A big part of this transformation is mental. Neymar starts analyzing opponents the way Ronaldo does, studying hours of footage. He works on his weaknesses in his game, the way Messi did when he improved his free kicks. This version of Neymar starts showing up first at training and leaves last. He builds a rapport with nutritionists and invests heavily in personal fitness coaches and recovery methods. Suddenly, the party boy image fades away, replaced by a relentless competitor hungry to win every single trophy available. Real Madrid's dominance in the Champions League remains untouched. With Ronaldo at his peak, they still win 3 straight UEFA Champions League titles in 2016, 17 and 18. But by 2018, the football world is no longer ruled by just 2 men. Neymar has fully entered the conversation. In 2018, Neymar has his moment, but it almost didn't happen. In our timeline, Brazil's World Cup hopes ended in the quarterfinals against Belgium. But what if things had gone differently? What if Casemiro, Brazil midfield general, had never been suspended? What if Neymar's last-minute shot against Courtois had gone in? In this alternate reality, Brazil gets past Belgium in the quarterfinals. Neymar scores in the last minute of the game and Brazil won in the extra time. In the semi-finals they take on a star-loaded France squad, Mbappe, Griezmann and Kante, but this time Neymar delivers. With a masterclass performance, Brazil defeats France and advances to the final. And in the biggest match of them all, there is no upset, no underdog story. Picture that World Cup final, Neymar dropping deep to orchestrate the play, linking up with Coutinho's creativity and combining with Gabriel Jesus up front, the Brazilian fans cheering every flick and trick, but also witnessing a more mature Neymar who tracks back, presses the midfield and leads by example. The media would erupt with the headlines, "The new king of Brazil." Brazil dominates Croatia in the final, putting on a show with Neymar leading the charge. The Seleção crushes Croatia, claiming their 6th World Cup title in style. With a World Champions medal around his neck and an incredible season at Barcelona, there is no debate. Neymar wins his first ever Ballon d'Or. With his first Ballon d'Or in hand, Neymar's hunger only grows. In 2018, Cristiano Ronaldo leaves Real Madrid for Juventus, and the balance of power in Europe shifts. Messi and Neymar lead Barcelona to Champions League glory, reclaiming their spot at the top. While Messi shines in La Liga, Neymar delivers on the biggest stage. Barcelona wins the 2019 Champions League. His reward? A second Ballon d'Or. Neymar has back-to-back Ballon d'Ors. In 2020, Barcelona completes the cycle. With Neymar still in his prime and Messi feeding him assists, they once again conquer Europe, lifting the Champions League trophy for the second consecutive year. Back-to-back UEFA Champions League titles, 3 straight Ballon d'Ors. At this point, there is no debate. The football world is no longer ruled by 2 men, but 3. Messi, Ronaldo and Neymar. The Big Three era is now in full force. During these 3 seasons, fans across the globe debate the new pecking order. Pundits question whether Neymar has surpassed Ronaldo or if Messi's genius still keeps him at the top. Meanwhile, rivals like Lewandowski, Mbappe and Hazard try to break into the conversation but are overshadowed by the sheer consistency and star power of these 3 icons. TV ratings spike for El Clasico and any Barca vs Juventus matchup, as the world watches in awe. Who's the GOAT now? Becomes the never-ending debate. But Neymar's dominance doesn't just impact Brazil, it reshapes football's biggest individual prize, the Ballon d'Or. Cristiano Ronaldo finishes his career with 5 Ballon d'Ors. Lionel Messi, after his 2022 World Cup win, retires with 7 Ballon d'Ors. And in this alternate timeline, Neymar, after dominating the late 2010s, claims 3 Ballon d'Ors. Together, these 3 legends define the 2010s, a golden era in football history, just like Federer, Nadal and Djokovic did in tennis. A true big 3 that pushed the game to new heights. For a while, the Ballon d'Or race is a 3-horse battle every year. Neymar's explosive style, Messi's magical creativity, and Ronaldo's goal-scoring machine-like consistency form a rivalry that captivates fans. In 2021, journalists and experts argued that Neymar's achievements at both club and international level might actually put him on par with Messi's brilliance, and that's a discussion nobody dared to have before. The narrative shifts from Messi vs Ronaldo to Messi, Ronaldo and Neymar. Who truly rules in the modern era? As time passes, even legends must say goodbye. After securing his long-awaited World Cup in 2022, Lionel Messi chooses to retire at the club that made him a legend, FC Barcelona. No MLS, no late career moves, just a farewell at the Camp Nou in front of the fans who adored him. And Neymar? After an unparalleled career, he makes one final decision that cements his legacy. He returns home, back to where it all began, Santos FC. In 2025, Neymar plays his final professional match, leaving the game as Brazil's greatest goalscorer, a multiple Ballon d'Or winner, and the World Cup champion. Imagine the scenes in Sao Paulo, fans chanting Neymar's name as he steps onto the pitch for Santos one last time, in a testimonial match that includes legends he played with and against, Messi, Ronaldinho, even Ronaldo Nazario. The emotion is palpable as the final whistle blows, marking the end of an era. The world pays tribute to a player who combined Brazilian flair with an unmatched work ethic, rewriting football history in the process. Now, sports historians debate. Where does Neymar rank among the all-time Brazilian greats? Pelé, Zico, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo Fenomeno. His final numbers show staggering stats: multiple Champions League titles, multiple Ballon d'Ors, and that coveted World Cup triumph. Some argue he eclipses even Ronaldo Fenomeno in terms of longevity and accolades. Others hold Pelé's era as untouchable. Either way, Neymar's legacy is undisputed in this alternate reality. He is no longer in Messi's shadow. He is no longer just a flair player. He's a champion, a leader, a legend. And when dust settles, Neymar doesn't just leave his mark on football. He becomes Brazil's greatest ever goal scorer, surpassing Pelé and forever etching his name into history. So, what do you think? If Neymar had Messi and Ronaldo's work ethic, would he have dominated football for the last decade? Or would he have won multiple Ballon d'Ors? Would Brazil have lifted another World Cup? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's debate. And if you love alternate sport realities, hit that subscribe button for more deep dives like this one. See you in the next video.